And welcome to Rauta's Assassin's Creed Shadow stream with whiskey. So obviously I'm here gonna continue with the game story. I do have the plan to test run that Helldivers 2 when I have proper time, but that is not today. So while figuring my schedule for proper gaming and all, it's time to continue with the Assassin's Creed Shadows. Hello J Killers, welcome to the stream. Another hour or so tomorrow, today, and we'll see how it goes. Luckily, I got to know earlier today I have one more hour to wake up today, so no needed to go to bed as early as usually Thursday evenings.
ネネ様。そなたが訪ねてくるわけは一つ。百騎衆であろう。はい。残るは光秀のみ。ご恩に報いんとする働き。上様もお喜びであろう。もったいなきお言葉。
Hello, Black Widow. How are you doing?
あやつらはこれより始まる我らの仇討ちを恐れるがよい。光秀が狙うは天下人の座のみ。民のため乱世を鎮めるなどいささかも考えておらんはず。何としても止めねば。こたびの戦の先にこそ安寧の世は生まれよう。こうしている今も秀吉様は勝利事情を整えておいでじゃ。こたびの戦、後の世を形作るものになるであろう。
Oh, it's fine.
秀吉様が勝てば世は新しい局面を
It's just,
迎える。
you know, as usual with the streams and all.
先は読めぬ。秀吉様は野心家であられるが、それはどの大名も同じこと。今は光秀を倒すことこそ寛容。さあ、百騎衆を終わらせねば、そなたの探すものがそこで見つかる。
Well, I'm fine, thank you. I just mentioned before you came online that I have actually one more hour today to stay up rather than usually. Usually I have to go a little bit earlier to bed on Thursdays due to the earlier wake-up call on Friday mornings, so I usually need to wake up earlier. So today, fortunately, I don't have to. So now I can enjoy a little bit of gaming.
Nice smiling face.
The sad thing is, I also have to wake up on Saturday around 8. So there's that, all related to some Christmas related stuff, which is not really related to me, but you know, but it is what it is. And soon there should be more free time for a lot of things. So what I'm saying here is I guess I am going for a little bit of gaming now. As always, feel free to shoot any questions. No topics barred whatsoever, and Meanwhile, you ponder the deep questions of life and death. Well, I most certainly will ponder mine and do a little bit of gaming meanwhile. Okay. Guess we have to just fast travel here. So weekend is coming, and of all things related to Rauta, I'm hoping to sit down with my cameraman to do a little bit of planning, which festivals we can attend next year.
Will you be at gathering too?
Yes, I have gathering 2026 tickets already taken care of. So thanks to that. Thanks goes to my friends for that. He got the tickets for me as well. Are you coming there, Black Widow?
Me too, Al.
That's awesome. So there we shall have drinks and talks and who knows whatever. And of course, see the bands. But about the other festivals,
This year too, it was a blast.
yeah, Black Widow, I knew you were this year because otherwise you wouldn't have the possibility to buy the ticket. See, I'm smart. Or at least I pretend to be. Because I happen to know that those tickets were not available except to those who were there this year. And unfortunately, I couldn't attend for overlapping or booking, basically double booking for that particular weekend. So unfortunately, couldn't attend.
So smart, smiling face.
Yeah, I have my moments. Wait a second, I want to actually do a little bit easier this time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to gathering. Now, my consolidation about this year's gathering is that there was nothing in particularly interesting for me when it comes to those bands. I'm not saying they're bad bands by no means. Yeah, Black Widow, I know you're not from Finland. That's what I gathered. You're from Romania or something, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
See, I actually remember something even though I'm old and horrible person. So anyway, about gatherings lineup for this year, the lineup was, solid, but lucky for me, I had seen a lot of those a lot of those bands earlier.
Hails Rauta.
Hello, Gaius Goat. How are you doing? And no worries, J Killers, if you have no questions, it's fine.
秀吉様、明智との決戦に参上つかまつりました。
そちの忠義しかと見届けた。参陣を許す。
は、恐悦至極。
But so about the lineup gathering this year, I mean, they were basically all the bands, with a couple of exceptions, which I have seen more than once. So it's like, okay, at least I'm not missing out something super special. So I'm like, okay, too bad I gotta go. But the good thing is, not something that would have been once in a lifetime kind of a possibility for me to see. But yeah, anyway, I'm very stoked to be there for 2026, obviously, because everybody was telling me it was a good event, good place, and of course there were lots of my friends. Yeah, Black Widow, that after show stuff annoys me the most. Because of course it was all about this gathering, as the name says, more than the actual bands. So, you know, meeting friends, being there by the bonfire, getting to sauna, maybe getting drunk, who knows, getting laid. Well, that's not very likely to happen at a gathering, I guess. But, you know, still. So anyway, yeah, of course, looking forward to gathering as an event. So that and Steelfest, Inferno and Turku Saatanale already locked in places. But obviously, 4 different festivals is not enough for me. So of course I'm planning, you know, for other festivals and events this coming year, and I need to sit down with my cameraman, and we're.
But I made a lot of friends there.
Oh, that's really cool, Black Widow. Well, hopefully we can be friends there as well. This year, sorry, next year.
Hello Rauta, good vibes. Hope your week has been going great so far. Have you seen Jubilation Live?
Samsul, hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. So, what was the Jumal thing? I didn't see that. Alright, J Killers, take care, catch you later. So, Samsul, I missed the Jumal thing, didn't really show on my screen. So, what was it?
Good evening, are you enjoying a cold beer? Well, I am.
Hello, Herderd. Nice to have you here. Well, I don't have a beer, but I do have some solid whiskey. Mostly when I have gaming streams, I honestly don't go for beers because the beers don't last cold as long as my gaming sessions do. And I'm just sipping beers, you know.
Whiskey's nice.
I'm just sipping stuff every now and then. So for me, it's just more convenient to go with the beer rather than Let's see how this sneaking around goes. But whiskey is keeping me company with these gaming nights just fine. And it's good. Sometimes I joke to myself that all these gaming streams are making me alcoholic. Then again, it's not like I'm having big amounts of whiskey. It's more like one drink an evening. And I just get notification from my editor friend that Life Lover interview has been edited, so I should be able to share it with the Rauta Patreon supporters tomorrow. And the next interview that is going out tomorrow, excuse me, the next interview that is going out is Sad from Greece, which happened very spontaneously when I was in Athens. The thing is, I had already agreed to do interview with Thai Light, but then we had this schedule problem. Schedule problem and a Thai Light interview couldn't be done. It's a sorry thing since I was very much looking forward to it. But then again, in my books, it was equally great to get Sad, which is actually very how to say, timely fashion thing, because they actually had a new album out, I think in October, or was it November? So getting that Sad interview done around this time. Okay, now there's a dialogue part. The two-faced Akechi Mitsuhide.
This too.
Okay, we have a chase. So anyway, happy to get that Sad interview out. And in case you don't know what kind of a band Sad is, it's a Greek DSBM band. Quite good too. I mean, I haven't heard all of them. They have quite many albums out there. Highly active band. But the stuff that I have heard, that's good.
Finnish thrash metal, and they're still active. Finnish thrash at its absolute peak.
So yeah, I remember Humiliation. I think I have reviewed some of their releases over the years. But I haven't heard from Humiliation for years, I think.
な。もう引かぬ。刀で運命に対峙しようぞ。糸間を出す。行け。
逃げ場はないぞ。
こちらを向け光秀。
安家。誠
He did a great interview with Immolation guys. They're very working class band, not pretentious, just hard working guys from New York.
Yeah, Immolation was a nice band to interview too. That was, I think, pre-COVID when I did. Maybe 2019, if I remember correctly.
数千の者を焼き殺し首をはねた。かといって謀反を起こしてよいという道理はなかろう。誰かがあの魔王を除かねばならなかったのじゃ。婿の民の死を止めるために。
Immolation is indeed very much like a kind of a working class death metal band. Dark, but kind of a basic. A little bit twisted, meaning as not super simplified, but still not a gimmick band for sure.
致し方なかった。されどそなたらは百姓謎を暴君の座に据えんとしておるのだぞ。わしが守ったこの日の本をやすやすと背負わせる。
Asphyx is a little bit more simple and as such, in my opinion, easier to digest. Immolation is a little bit more complex in a way.
Truly dark black metal. The themes and concepts almost black metal.
Yeah, Immolation and Incantation are thematically quite black metallic in a way. I agree. In my opinion, best death metal is not simple and dumb, but smart and intelligent, you know? And dealing with similar topics like proper death and, you know, black metal acts too. that was a fight for sure.
Any other bands from Greece you tried to land but it just didn't pan out and couldn't get on camera?
Actually, I got all the band from Greece on camera I wanted to. I mean, given the timeline, obviously, I couldn't have like 10 bands. We had some talks with the hell, I can't get this band in my head. Fuck. It's on the tip of my tongue. Well, anyway, Narmataron, yeah. Narmataron, we had talks that we could have done, but then I had already booked more than one band more I was going for. So, I mean, I got like 5 bands and I was going for 4. So, in that sense, I'm really happy about it. Obviously, if I had more time and all, could have been cooler to have even more, but you know, even now with the schedule things, I missed that Thai Light interview because can't be in 2 different places at the same time. But at least I got to introduce myself to Thai Light guy. We had some good talks off the camera, so maybe next time it will happen.
もうよい。覚悟せよ。
わしは武士として生きてきた。それゆえ武士らしくこの身を終えさせてもらえぬか。
それがしはやぶさかではないが。
こやつに情けなどいらぬ。
時は今、雨がしたしるさつきかな。水上勝る庭の夏山。花をつる池の流れをせき止めて。
Now he has his revenge.
お前の道は今宵ついえじゃが弟の功を
Anyway, this year's interviews are, I think, done because we're already so close to new year 2026, and I don't think there are, gigs around I would attend anymore in December. If things change, I'm ready for sure. But as it is, it seems like we're done for this year when it comes to interviews. Now, come January, there should be some gigs I could do some interviews at. I mean, it seems like the local scene is activating even more. Not that it has been anything like dead for a lot of years now, but it seems like there are more these kind of one-off gigs in my home city next spring. So I'm already seeing interesting bands coming to the city in January and February. And then I also have this one rock cruise in January and also another cruise in February. So things are looking pretty sweet in that sense as well.
武家の者が無益な戦を繰り返すのを見てきた。もう止めねば。
そのお言葉、夢を忘れなきよ。
案ずるに及ばぬ。
So it seems pretty cool in terms of doing more interviews, and that's of course what I hope to do. Termos Tia, nice to have you here. How are you doing with the study and new glasses?
身に余るお言葉、恐悦至極に存じまする。 尾張の大うつけか。
箱を持つ
Maybe in 2027 I will be on cruise to Smiling Face.
Yeah, Black Widows, if you can, totally. You should be on these Nordic metal cruises. They're definitely lots of fun,
いかなる企みで
free
あろう
booze,
我らの手で止める
great food. Fuck, even a spa, you know. Now, the gigs are always, of course, the main thing, but those cruises, going through archipelago, getting, you know, good dinners, getting some tax-free booze, meeting like-minded people, I really like them. But I've always been a seaside person myself since, I mean, I was born in this city, and I've always been close to seaside. So me going on sea, you know, it feels still very special. And I think sea in general is the most captivating, most enchanting natural thing on earth. I mean, mountains are cool, but sea is even, you know, more powerful to me, if it makes any sense. And it's partially because, you know, sea can be so powerful, it can be so calm and serene, yet sea can be so powerful as to, you know, take down boats,
Thanks for
make
the
people
update.
drown.
We'll be on the lookout for the interview. I hope the channel hit more milestones and reach more fans. In happy UH.
Thank you, Samksul. Thank you for your words. I of course want the channel to grow, not because the grow itself would be, you know, something magical, but you know, obviously I want to reach more people with the interviews and all. So of course that is something that I hope to happen. And of course, if you wanna help the channel grow, I mean, you can always invite more friends and spread the word about this channel. Like, hey, there's this weird Finnish dude making the content about metal music, interviews, and whatever. So if you want to help, please do spread the word. It seems like this Sinbakufu circle is getting closer to be finished. But there's still lots of things to do. And I mean, I like have still 2 areas to go through.
HMMM interesting. Yeah, sea is very wild sometimes.
Yes, Black Widow, exactly. It's sea is wild, and I mean, I really like just staring the seaside. It can be so charming in a way, if that makes sense. I think I will save this area for the last at the moment. Go for this particular place. So let's head for this place here. But yeah, sea can be very enchanting. I like seaside. It's beautiful, and you know, there's something just that kind of you know, mesmerizes me when I'm just staring the sea. I'm not exactly a romantic person, but you know, there's something very much what I really like, just staring at the fucking sea. So indeed, it has a special power on me.
I live 3 hours from sea and 3 hours from mountains.
Well, that's a long way to both ways, Black Widow. But at least you have both. I mean, the downside in Finland is we don't have any mountains. So that kind of sucks. But I guess it is, can't have it all. We have the forests, beautiful forests, and lots of lakes. Obviously, Finland is known for its lakes. But to be honest, I do like the mountains a lot. Either way, you know, those cruises, talking of which, you know, they're nice, and that's why I want to do 2 cruises. Even the rock cruise, Rock the Waves, is not like super interesting. I mean, I'll be honest, it's not very interesting in terms of, you know, how the lineup is. It's just mostly rock. There's a little bit of metal here and there, but it's not like it's very interesting. But it's good enough. I mean, I hope to do 1 interview or whatever right there and just enjoy the cruise itself. I don't expect to make too much content out of the cruise, but maybe a little bit. So I think it will be nice. Tia, by any chance, are you coming to Nordic Metal Cruise? Because I might imagine those bands might be your cup of tea with Imbel Nazarene, Nightside, Rotten Sound, Swallow the Sun. Well, at least Imbel Nazarene and Nightside should be up your alley.
Seeing after holidays if there are tickets left, I think I will be going.
Okay, that would be awesome if you can come, Tia. Would be great. Alright, let's change the character if I can make it this time. Last time I tried to do these horseback archery things. I failed to do... No, I'm not gonna kid you. There was Blizzard in the game. And that made actually the whole archery thing more difficult than what it needed to be.
Yes, I like the lineup, but I want to live that experience. Cebu's Metal and Spa for me is a yes.
That sounds awesome, Black Widow. Then we shall keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. Come on, where's the next one? Fuck! Almost got it. But yeah, the spa thing was funny because it was introduced to me by Mr. Gorgonthor's bass player, a friend of mine, and I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago we were at this cruise and he was like, "Hey Jerry boy," like, "Are you coming to the spa with us?" And I'm like, spa? Never been to a fucking spa on these metal cruises. Oops. So he got like, hey, we have a bunch of guys, like 12 or something, to go to the spa. So you should just totally join us. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I don't have anything else planned for the next couple of hours. So we did that spa, went to sauna, jacuzzi, had drinks, obviously. Fuck. Now I'm gonna just try to restart this. Nope. So drinks and sauna and jacuzzi, you know, very relaxing.
Japanese language. You definitely picked up a lot of it from gaming, didn't you? School of Gaming grinning face with swag.
Now I don't know basically any Japanese. And I don't want to even try this event anymore for, you know, perfection. Basically, I know just, you know, domo arigato. And maybe if I squeeze a little bit my brain a little bit more, maybe I would learn more, but no, I don't really learn. Never learn any Japanese beyond that. Hey, what I'm talking about here, I should have a lot of mastery points. Maybe I should actually start doing all these stuff. I always say that it's good to learn, you know, a few words in any given language. I probably mentioned this many times before. I'm actually listening to the dialogue in the game. So I've said this many, many times. Always at least learn 5 words in countries you visit, if you can. Like saying hello, saying thank you, learn to apologize, like saying sorry, learn to curse, and learn to cheers. Usually I learn to say hello and cheers. But when I was like in Thailand this summer, I just learned, you know, how to say thank you, nothing else. It was kind of a very complicated sounding language, in my opinion. But in the European language, it's easier because European languages are not that different from one another.
And learn how to ask for a beer.
Yeah, ask for a beer is of course the sixth thing to, you know, to learn. Learn to order food or beer.
何があったのだ。
明智のゴロつきには今もわしらの上に立っとる気の者もおる。なんとかせねば。じゃから修行の旅に出た。村の衆を守るのがわしの使命じゃ。光秀は死んだ。もはや明智も悪さはできぬ。
And I think I know more ways to say cheers in many languages rather than saying thank you or whatever.
奴は手下を使ってあの方を追い込み、村の真ん中で処刑
I
した。
think even in Athens, when I was talking to my friends there, when I visited Greece in November, I think basically the only word I learned was yamas, which is cheers. And if I remember correctly, yaso is like
それ
hello.
がしもぜひ助太刀いたそう。
そう言うてくれると思うとった。ぜひとも頼もう。
よし、明智光久は城の本丸におるはずだ。あやつのところまで道を切り開く。
And it was
それがし
third
についてまいれ。
word, which I can't remember right now. But it was basically saying asshole, so kind of a cursing. What's norok? Is it some Romanian word for what? Or is it more like noroch?
Is cheers.
Okay, is it noroch or norok? Because you never know from European language when C is kind of hard or when it's soft.
Romanian is a phonetic language too.
So did I cut it? Sorry, I probably missed what you said. Is it more like norok? Yeah, okay, cool. No rock. No rock. No rock music, just metal. No, just kidding. Yeah, I've been actually
Laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. You know, it's funny when this game reads those messages out loud. So when you put multiple emojis, you know, it's more like laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor. And it's starting to sound like a hip hop song. But yeah, we wanted to visit Romania actually many years. I think it always sparked.
Bullet house cough.
Thank you, Black Widow. Sinä olet hauska. You are funny. It's actually just with hauska, more like just one A in the end. Hauska is more like it's hard to be explained in English because hauska both are funny if you translate them to English, but it's more like let me think how to explain it. When something is funny, or okay, say you had fun times, you could say that was hauska.
Rolling on the floor, laughing.
Okay, you do Duolingo in Finnish. That's nice. So when something is funny, it's more like, oh fuck, that thing vanished when I tried to do it. So when you had like good times, you could say that was hauskaa. But when someone is funny, you could say that is hauska, or she is hauska. But yeah, I didn't expect you to say something like that out of blue, but makes sense if you're learning Finnish on Duolingo. I'm learning Spanish, so that's my... I mean, I know Duolingo, of course, because of that very well, because I've been using it so many years. Let me see what the time is. But yeah, Finnish is very hard when you're like thinking of plural or thinking of, you know, how people say it, like, you know, you do it, I do it, they do it. You know, Finnish is so complicated in that sense. That's why Finnish language is sometimes considered as one of the hardest languages in the world. Now, honestly, I don't know if that's actually truthful, but at least it has a point, you know. I'm not gonna go for this tomb right now. This is too time consuming, and I have to be going in about 20 minutes. So Finnish language is quite logical in so many ways, but when it comes to these things like I do, you do, they do, whatever, then it becomes a fucking messy. Like English or Swedish, all that stuff. It's more simplified, really. Northeast of Fukushima Castle. Perfect, the new
Yes, it is a
Kakurema.
hard language, but Spanish too.
Well, Spanish to me seems a lot easier. There's much more, you know, in a way, logical things in Spanish. Spanish is mostly quite nice. There's some weird things here and there. Of course, as Finns, we're not really that much used to feminine, masculine things. Because we don't really have those feminine, masculine things in Finnish.
In Romanian we have fem, mask and neutral.
Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, for Finns, you know, being woke in the sense, that's very easy because we don't have to think about the pronouns like he or she or them. Everybody is basically just, you know, them by default. But them feels weird because it's also plural. So you know, we don't have to worry about.
And some words are masc in singular but in plural is fem.
Okay, that's interesting, Black Widow. So it's interesting. It's different. So if this is Fukuyama Castle, it's northeast. Should be somewhere here. And it is right there. All right.
Oh. 一度見つかれば襲ってこよう。
Yeah, this guy is brutal. I already made this guy wanted here because I was too lazy to sneak around.
Difficult is relative. Finnish is one of the non-Indo-European languages in Europe, so it doesn't share much vocabulary with Ugh.
That's also a good point, Tia.
But it's quite logical.
Yeah, logical in many places, but I'm more referring to how you kind of bend the words. I know bending is not exactly the real word what we want to use here, but should make a point nonetheless. Okay, this might be too much even for this guy. It seems like I was in a very, very good place for a while, but getting these two big guys. I'm having a little bit of hard time here. Okay, this is getting a little bit too much for my own good in the game, but here I am somehow suppling. These motherfuckers really try to kill me, and I'm like doing my best not them to. Come here, fat boy. Daddy's gonna treat you some neat tricks. I don't even remember what I was saying, but yeah. It all depends from our, individual backgrounds, where we come from, and how hard or difficult or whatever the language might be. That was one fierce fight. But yeah, I guess the maybe right cases.
思い出したぞ。あの悪鬼がごとき女を殺めた時、そばで泣きわめいていた小わっぱか。
吹雪殿はわしらのために立ち、わしらを奮い立たせた。お前などその足元にも及ばぬ。
百姓には手間賃を払うたろ。確かお主にも。
空気などスズメの涙じゃ。おっかを養うことすらできんかった。お前なぞ欲に取りつかれ、軍勢を従えた悪党に過ぎ。お前より手強い相手もわしは始末
Hatred in your heart.
わしは戦い続ける。
小物が大きな口を叩くわ。里の衆は人選びを間違うたな。
Oh, this dude was an assassin himself. Nice.
お主は長き時をかけ、とうとう悪を打ち果たす強さを手に入れた。でかしたぞ。
いずれまた光久にとって変わるものが現れようと、この心を忘れずに立ち向かってみせる。
その意気だ。我らもいつでも力になろう。
安家、お主がわしに示してくれた道を自らの道とするつもりじゃ。
Oh man, of course I couldn't change the character here, which is a shame. See if I can make a save game spot. Yeah, I didn't even know if it was possible for a samurai character because of, you know, all the inability to do those, you know, grappling hook things and climb up. So but turns out the samurai is not as clumsy as I feared him to be. I think this is a very good place to put the save game marker, since I'm anyway I have to go. And yeah, whole new place to conquer here with the different places and all. But I guess I'm not really going for, let me see, not going to empty this place, so guess I could just, god damn, I guess I have to do that horse archery thing again.
Cool graphics.
Yeah, this is a very, very beautiful game in terms of graphics and all. Anyway, I guess I will still doing fast travel here for this point so I can continue with questing yesterday. And that's actually part of the charm. This is a very nice game to stream because the beautiful graphics and really good music and all. So that is definitely part of the charm for me as well. I mean, I love these Japanese samurai and shinobi or ninja stories, but you know, the graphics, the nature is just awesome, and the, you know, soundscape. That's why I like to play this game with Japanese language, and also, the music is really, really beautiful. It's so different from Western music that it's very, very nice. But as much it would be nice to play a little bit more and all that stuff. Duty calls. Have to be at work tomorrow at 9. So, going to continue streaming tomorrow most likely, unless something unexpected happens in the evening. I should be back to streaming tomorrow after the gym or whatever is going on in the evening. Now, thank you for your time with me on the stream and all that stuff. I wish you good night and catch you later with more streams. And of course, stay tuned for weekly interview tomorrow with Sad from Greece. I think it's a good talk and all that stuff. So I hope you will enjoy the interview. Now, good night, Black Widow. Good night, Tia. Take care and catch you later.
Night.